Alright everyone, welcome back to more Digimon Story Cypher Sleuth Girls Bravo edition. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to be able to always come up with something clever, but I was given the idea. But yes, welcome back to Hacker's Memory. For a lot of you guys that noticed, there actually was a stream here before of Digimon from not too long ago. I decided to get rid of that stream because something happened with one of my mods who came to me in private, and she told me how she was feeling. I won't get into details here, but since it was on stream and since I didn't notice what was going on or like how I was reacting, I felt I wanted to apologize on stream. The mod knows who she is. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to do my best as the person in charge of the streams and stuff like that to make sure, number one, I don't bring up stuff like that to the stream and ruin the energy, and that the energy in the chat doesn't get killed either. So with that being said, I'm sorry to you. I love you to death. Thank you for still being here for me, even though I know you guys are not here right now. And on that note, I have decided to add a very special condition. If you hear me munching, I'm literally eating chips and dip again. So, in regards to this special condition, I have decided that I am only going to do this with 3 Digimon. I am going to do this with the Digimon that are in my party, and I am only going to do 6. But those 6 are going to be on a relative high level. So, I'm going to have the rest of them. You can be moved here. And then Bakemon can be moved here. Oh shit, what did I do? I think I fucked up somewhere. Digimon! Yeah, you're supposed to go here. Hey God, what's up? So yeah, as I was saying, so for this specific run through, based on what I said in the first few minutes of the stream, I have decided that unless things get absolutely severe, Pandamon is going to remain in the party. And he is going to I'm gonna level him up as far as I can. If you guys tell me it's alright to digivolve him, I'll do it. If things get severe, I'll switch him out. But otherwise, we are going to keep this playthrough with Pandamon in the party in one way, shape, or form. And I'm also going to be doing this with only 6 Digimon. The 3 Digimon I have in my party right now, and also the 3 that are in my reserve right here. So for everyone that is here, let me know how your day is going. Because outside of yesterday, I'm actually really excited for tomorrow, if I'm not... No, I'm actually really excited for Friday, because Friday is when I leave out for KCON, and that's going to be fun. Especially since it's my very first time doing, since it's going to be my very first time going to KCON, I actually need to go back to the Digilab because of the simple fact of I don't know where I'm going, and I don't want to leave you guys waiting because I might have to wait for Chitose. Gladys, you made it! I know who that is! Oh my god! I'm glad you could make it. Gladys? If you rewind to the start of the stream and catch up until now, that's specifically for you, and only for you. You're the only one that has to rewind it. And I also have a special condition that I just spoke of as well that Gon found out about, so. And the Shoza, I know who he is in real life. Just know, my leg. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Just know, my leg. Hold on a second, Michael. For this part, is Chitose gonna be waiting for us at the hideout, or do we go without him?
Huh?
For this part, we're going after the Steam dealers, so do I have to wait for Chitose to show up, or do I just go on without him? And he meets us there.
I think he beats you there.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna do acceleration, and we're also gonna do high security. I see a panda. It must be designer. You know what? No, Jermaine, it actually isn't. I'm mad that he really just said that. But I'm actually not all that mad. Actually, Souza, if you've seen WWE Raw or SmackDown, how was it? Let me know, cause you know me, I haven't watched it. All I know is the reviewer that we watch, and from what I've been hearing, nothing has gotten any better since Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman returned. Is there more Hentai Simulator coming up? We'll see. Oh, I forgot to actually explain this mechanic of battle, so let me do that really quick. In this game, there's a mechanic called X-Rus Cross. What's up, Sonic? No, I actually just started. But there's a mechanic called Xeox Cross. Xeox Cross is when two or more Digimon are kind of like... This especially happens when you raise the Digimon together from rookies. As you raise them up, the Digimon have the ability to attack together, use their special moves together, increase the damage of regular skills and attacks, increase healing abilities, stuff like that. So, with this game, it's really important to, like, start your Pokemon up from the ground up. Or at least as much as possible. So with that out of the way, now we have Pandamon. Hey Lucy, what's going on? Welcome to mine. Whatever. All right. So Gladys, I'm glad you saw all of that, and I hope that you saw the special condition. If not, I'll tell you. So, as a sign of, you know, our own friendship, I'll be doing it with these 6 Pokemon the entire game, and also, no matter what happens, Pandamon is going to be our Ash's Pikachu. As in, Pandamon is not going to Digivolve any further than where he is right now, unless it's absolutely necessary in order to progress through the game. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of Pandamon, is basically what I'm saying. Actually, let me pause this for a second and do something really quick. Because I just realized that Google finally stopped alerting me saying, oh, well, PlayStation can now access your account. So I guess they finally stopped asking me for permission now that I've granted access in order for me to stream like this. SmackDown gave me an indifferent feeling. It was decent, but not a good attention getter. The best thing about Raw, Strowman and Lashley going through the LED backboard. I'm gonna be honest with you, I want to kind of give it the benefit of the doubt, only because we don't know if Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff has started on Raw and SmackDown respectively. And if not, that means that right now, the shows aren't in their hands. So I want to give it the benefit of the doubt only for that reason and that reason alone. The crazy part was, I was actually going to play Dead Cells a little earlier, but I decided that I'm going to wait until a little later, because you guys, last night, okay, so it doesn't start until after Extreme Rules. Okay, so yeah, so these next few shows are definitely not under Bischoff and munch, munch, munch. I'm sorry you guys hear me chewing, but at the same time, I have no shame because I am extremely hungry. It was confirmed that neither one was working on either show those nights. Okay, so then I'm gonna reserve judgment about Heyman and Bischoff, because at that point, to be honest with you, no one with half-ass ASMR. Lucy, shut up. Shut up. Delete your comment. Delete it. But yeah, like, I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt to Raw and SmackDown until Heyman and Bischoff take over. Now, if Heyman and Bischoff take over and Raw and SmackDown respectively are still flaming hot piles of garbage creatively, I guess I was right to give up on WWE outside of NXT. Cause, oof. No commentus deletus. I can demod you, Lucy. Remember that. If they take over and Lesnar becomes champion, I'm rioting. If Lesnar becomes champion again, I am going to go off. Because you know what? We had a Roman versus Lesnar feud ever since like what? WrestleMania? Ever since like what? SummerSlam? Like, or maybe even further than that. Roman was somehow always in the mix until something happened. And this is not an I hate Roman Reigns type of thing, so don't take it as such. But like, yeah, for that long, and they still couldn't get the title off Brock. And it's just sickening, yo. Like, Vince has all that talent and is trying to sign Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and is trying to get Cody back. And you want to pull this? Mandy Rose no longer has a push. Nikki Cross isn't going to become champion anytime soon. I'm going to be honest with you. Nikki Cross only had one chance to become champion, and that was in that last woman standing match against Asuka. But unfortunately, Asuka was already undefeated, so she wasn't gonna lose. But that was the best match that she had had her entire tenure in the WWE, at least. Dolph Ziggler is back again for no reason. I'm very upset with what they're doing with Dolph, and she also fought Baszler for it. But you see, Lucy, the match with Asuka and Nikki Cross was much more memorable than the match with her and Shayna Baszler. Alright, let me stop chewing. Also, in regards to Dolph Ziggler has so much talent, and it's like, they just, I don't know. KO is a babyface again after giving Ziggler a stunner. Honestly, I think Kevin Owens is one of the best things in the WWE simply because he's one of those rare characters that can play an anti-hero character, a face character, and also a heel character. And Kevin Owens is one of the most talented guys on the roster. Like, honestly, if Kevin Owens ever decided he was going to leave WWE and go to AEW, I mean, I would love to see the prize fighter gimmick against, like, Pentagon Zero or Pentagon Dark, as I know him. I'd love to see it. I love how I said I'd stop chewing, and I continue to chew. Lord have mercy. Okay. Let's fight this guy. Lucy, listen, it's okay if you can't spell right now. Honestly, that's been me the past couple of days. Made some pan-fried noodles with too much hot sauce. I mean, at least I got speed boost. The Undertaker is partnered with Roman Reigns. Consistent storylines truly no longer exist. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. Like, 1 minute at WrestleMania, what, 33, I want to say? Yeah, I think it was WrestleMania 33. One moment, Undertaker and Roman Reigns are like beefing up until WrestleMania. Reigns ends his career, supposedly. And then the next thing I know, I go on Instagram, and there's a post of freaking Undertaker saving Roman. And I'm like, why is this happening? Like, no one asked for this. I think Mark Calloway is tired of these niggas blowing up his phone asking him to show up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, and the crazy part is, if Vince McMahon ever called him and Mark said no, there would be nothing Vince can do about it. Because Mark Calloway has been with him from the beginning. So there would literally be nothing he could do if he said, no, I'm not bringing the Undertaker back. I'm not bringing Biker Undertaker. I'm not bringing Legion of Darkness Undertaker. I'm not bringing the Dead Man. I'm not doing the Last Outlaw. I'm not bringing any of that back. Y'all gonna have to do it without me. Also, Gladys, if you're lost by the wrestling talk, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gone, you too. Because I don't really talk about wrestling with you guys very often. So I am so sorry if you get lost. Yo, Pandamon in that pose looks like your typical shonen anime protagonist. Nigga gonna be 87 and they asking him to work a match real quick. Exactly! Him and Triple H for the last time ever, for real this time, absolutely. In a freaking street fight inside of a freaking, what is it? Not a funeral home. What do they call it? I forget. It's where they put old people.
The obituary?
Pandamon is in the pose of Vegeta before he killed himself.
Oh my god, no!
Oh my god, do you mean the final explosion pose? Oh my god. Yes, a retirement home, Lucy. Yes.
Oh yeah, the domination battle. Explain that to them right now.
I'll explain it once we get there. Yeah, also for some reason, the Steam dealer members, they all wear gas masks. I don't know why. It might as well be the Morgue, because if at 87 a Taker or Trips takes the bump, neither one of them is rushing again. The one thing that I am excited for, if they book it right, the one thing that I'm very excited for is the Balor versus Nakamura rematch. Because the last time we saw that was in NXT.
I love
And it was right before Balor got called up, unfortunately. And I also think that a really good feud between the two of them could elevate the IC title, which would be good. So hopefully, the IC title will get a good rub off of this match between Balor and Nakamura. We really sound like we're a part of an actual mob, yo. Alright, you guys. Lucy, delete your comment on everything. I'm taking your mod. Okay, so this is basically a domination battle. A domination battle is usually done in a 3-on-3 format. Basically, the primary order of business is to collect as many points as possible from the opposing team, and the goal is to make sure you get to 30 points before they do. Cool. Everybody's exploding Gon. No exceptions. My bad, I didn't mean to exit out. That was my mistake. Which one? The original Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z Kai? Right, facts. Mods are immortal, so I can't die. Oh, by the way, another thing about domination battles is that during your team's turn, you are allowed to use the other characters on your team and their Digimon, which is why I'm attacking with this Digimon right now. Oh, you hate Dragon Ball Z Kai, Lucy? Why? But yeah, the main point of this is to make sure you get more points than your opponent. Each condition is gonna have different levels of points, so the team with the highest points wins. We are the nation of domination. Yes, actually. Soja. We are the nation of domination. Kai is for kids. Yo, you sound like... Y'all remember the Tricks commercials? Alright, boom. Do you guys remember the Tricks commercials where they were like, oh, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids? That's how Lucy sounded just now. Because I actually enjoyed the filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and Kai got rid of them. That's amazing. Plus Kai's opening. I'll be honest with you, Lucy. That part I agree with. I agree with the fact that the original theme for Dragon Ball Z was way more iconic. The opening and shit because Shabu is singing? What? So Goku is actually singing? Oh my god. I like... Oh, Gladys, you've seen Dragon Ball Z Kai before? I didn't know that. If you ain't hyped up from Toonami's opening for Dragon Ball Z, we fight. Oh yeah, you guys, we do have Toy Agumon here. It does exist. But this doesn't particularly matter because everyone's about to get the sauce. So, first we're gonna use this. Here we go. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kai Uncut actually gives you the same effect. I'm actually gonna clip this. Gladys, I made a clip of it. And I took a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna send it to you through PlayStation message, and like if you could, you can make a thumbnail with Pandamon, and that's it. We win. Game over. You also get more experience this way, by the way. They did not give a flying fuck in the 90s with Dragon Ball Z. Honestly, they didn't care about anything like that with DBZ, to be honest. Like... anything in the 90s, they didn't really care about. If you look at, like, the original Sailor Moon, I think the original Card Captors, the original Dragon Ball Z, the uncut Naruto, I know it wasn't in the 90s, but still, like, back in the day, like, they did not care in regards to, like, anime, and, like, censorship and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, Gladys, if you haven't noticed, Pandamon beat them so bad that now the dude is coughing through his gas mask. Yeah, Lucy, I actually never understood that myself. Like, you'll see, Souza is gonna hate this. Souza is gonna hate this. Because you'll see, like, for example, Saitama got hit hard enough for, like, the side of his mouth to be, like, dripping blood just a little bit. And everybody will be like, oh my god, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be happening. you know, kids watch this show and all this stuff like that. It really makes no sense. And their shows worse than that. You have Mirai Nikki, you have Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul has it the worst. Just in the first season alone, like the original first season, the gore in there is ridiculous. Elfin Lied also has it. Like, bro, I watched Hiei burn it again until he was a black stain on the wall. Well, you know what? That's just what Hiei does. It happens. Sometimes Hiei feels the need to make a nigga a stain on the wall. To be honest with you, he probably talked about his sister. I don't know. Mirai Nikki was one of the bloodiest fucking anime I ever watched. If you have not seen Elfin Lied, then yes. But otherwise, Mirai Nikki, yes. The only one after Mirai Nikki would be Higurashi.
Man, Cuba is more cool.
Is there any more Kool-Aid?
なんせこの間もよそのチーム相手に大立ち回りして相手のをしてその上
Yo, I forgot. I forgot some of this happens. I don't know the actual language, but I guess they censored it. I don't know if it's for the comedy or I don't know if like it was PS4, but they literally just bleeped out what he did. Episode 1 of Elfin Lied would have fucked niggas up if it came out recently. Yes, it would have. That's probably why the Rugrats don't get any play anymore. Tommy Pickles actually bled in an episode. Really? I didn't know that. Are you serious? Now I have to play along because Chitose basically told this guy that I'm like the teenage anime Hannibal Lecter. If you don't, I might beep your beep. I might demonetize your demonetized. You see how he's hiding the dick? Now you were talking about Higurashi without spoilers. That one scene with Rika. We're not gonna discuss any scene with Rika or any scene with Reina. We're not gonna talk about that. Gone. If you're curious, because it is kind of a psychological horror. If you're curious about it, watch the first season of Higurashi, and if you can find it, Higurashi Kai Online. You'll know what we're referring to. I'm not gonna spoil it, but we don't talk about it. The manga is even worse. I'm not reading the manga, Lucy. Are you dead ass? Like, no. The fuck? Like, I can barely stomach the anime. Like, I'm not about to read the manga. That ain't happening, chief. Now, Reina is waifu as fuck. I don't care. You would go for someone like Reina. When he got his first cut, he saved something from getting ran over and rolled into a bush that cut his finger. It makes the anime look vanilla as fuck. Nah, chief, we ain't doing that. Like I said before, we are not having that. Man, it's already been 40. I'm trying to get Alice to watch it on stream. You know what? Alice did say that she liked stuff like that. Like, she did say that she liked, like, fucked up stuff like that. Especially when she mentioned Gantz, so... 指定の掲示板にこちらから合図にそうすれば取引場所を向こうが指定してくる奴を呼び出す今すぐだ分かったこれから直近の取引になるんだ取引場所に行きゃ奴はないぞ And F side. I knew the conversation was eventually going to get to F Saitama. 千歳、後始末は頼む。
おらい、気をつけろよ。やっこさんはやり手だぜ。
あいつは残ってスチームリーマンと交渉だ。有益な情報をもらった対価には別の情報かマルウェアで恩を返す。アフターケアってやつだな。俺たちはいろんなチームから依頼を受ける。昨日の敵が今日の依頼人になることもある。仕事のたびに恨みを買ってちゃキリがねえ。こういう手段で敵を減らしておくのも一つのやり方だ。千歳はこの手のケアがうまい。いろんなチームに情報提供者がいるのもそれが理由だ。それならなぜわざわざ戦うのかって簡単な話だ。わかりやすいからだ。お互いの立場をはっきりさせるのにな。エデンのハッカーってのは理屈じゃねえんだよ。
Alright, so we're going into Kowloon level 2 to hurry up and get ready. My take questions had sparked some of the best conversations. What do you mean by that? Alright, I need to go and deliver a... I need to go and... Oh, by the way, this is the Digimarket. This also allows you to buy training level Digimon. And when you do buy them from here, well, it's kind of a way that you can, avoid having to constantly, constantly have to scan Digimon and then go back and, do the thing. Is the Digimart the same as the black market or deep web? No. The difference between the deep web and the black market and stuff like that, they have to go for rookie level Digimon or above. Normally black market sellers and deep web sellers don't go for in training level Digimon because they're way too weak. You know, for the most part, if you get a rookie level Digimon, normally you can raise it to its champion form relatively easily in this game. So they don't go by the baby forms. Only rookie and above. Just recently I asked the question of, can a Tem run a tank on the Fairy Tail verse? For those that... Hold up. Let me, exit out of here. For those who don't know the meaning, basically, can he beat them on his own? You know a lot about the deep web. Don't get any ideas, Gon. It's not so much that I know a lot about the deep web, but I play a lot of Mega Man Battle Network, So stuff like the undernet, the deep web, and stuff like that, those terms are also used in the Battle Network series. So a lot of that transfers over to here. So what the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was going here. That's what I was doing. I remember now. Oh. So yeah, that's pretty much why I understand so much. Oh god, it's Nightwing. And yes, Nightwing, we are playing some more knockoff Pokemon. Getting ready for this next battle. It's called low budget Pokemon. Yeah, that. What you said. Yo, I never realized this until looking just now. Pandamon actually runs fast as hell. Like, look at him go. Like, Pandamon is running like he is a man on a mission.
He really is. Yo, he looks like he's about to give someone...
Like, look at him go. Or, he looks like... Yo, he looks like somebody owed him money, and he found out where the nigga lives, so he's running to his house to run the fade. Pretty much.
At least he's not Naruto.
Oh, this bitch isn't here. Whatever.
Hey, at least he's not Naruto.
Actually, I want to spark up another conversation. If you guys could have any 3 Digimon as your partners, who would you choose? Who would you choose and why? Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. If you guys were to ask me, the main answer that I would give you is, I'm always fast, but when I'm eating, I'm slow. Oh, you guys were... I don't know enough about Digimon to say. Did you ever at least watch the original one, Gladys? Like, the very first one? With, like, Agumon, Gabumon, and stuff like that? Because I know if I had the choice, the dude in the blue jacket is an Obelisk Blue student who couldn't handle it in who couldn't hack it in children's card games. So he got giant gigapets to do his... You know what? Delete your comment. Oh, hey, Sansa Kitty, what's up? I'm glad you can make it. Yo, that comment was wild. Where is this nigga? I'm supposed to be looking for somebody here, and this motherfucker is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I did watch a little bit of the first one, but I was so young, I could hardly remember. honestly, the next time we have a rabbit stream, if I have the chance, I actually want to show you, at least, like, some of the best fights from, the Digimon series. One of my favorites, actually... One of my favorites is, I believe it's the debut of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon. And I believe they were fighting against Pandamon. That is one of my favorites. Because honestly, Pandamon was stomping the dog shit out of both War Greymon and Metal Garurumon. It wasn't even funny how bad he beat the bricks off there. But it was pretty funny. Where's this motherfucker at, yo? I don't feel like constantly having to run to look. This is what I hate. Having to constantly run around looking for niggas.
Yo, Pandamon's really looking for his money.
Actually, let me ask you something, Gladys. Even though you don't necessarily, haven't necessarily seen Digimon, would you consider yourself someone who would like cute Pokemon or Digimon? Because honestly, if you did have a team of like 3 Digimon, I know Pandamon would be one of them, no doubt. My 3, Black War Greymon, Loemon, and Beelzemon. Because fuck Jody and her... Oof. Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. My attack is it... What the fuck? Oh, it has to be at 140 naturally.
Oh god, it's Cherubimon.
I must not get into this conversation because I was mainly a Yu-Gi-Oh person.
That's alright.
What did you play in regards to Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, what decks did you usually play? The intelligence has to be 130. I want this Digimon. This one is actually... Vortex Penetration!
What the fuck? What kind of special move is that?
Vortex Penetration, ladies and gentlemen. This thing right here.
Look.
I know. I bet it penetrates a lot. No, I'm joking.
I thought you were gonna go Leviamon down here.
I don't want no damn little... You see how much I have to... My deck was machine-based. Lucy, you and I swear to God, we share the same damn brain cells. Gladys with the water emojis! You gotta make them wet! No, I'm joking. Let me stop right there.
Sexual innuendos, you're gonna Jesus Christ.
Listen, alright? I'm not out here, you know, I'm not on Twitch, but so I can, within boundaries, I can say what I want. I had Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, but some cuck stole them in 5th grade. I am so sorry, but the reason why I say we share the same brain cell is because literally, that's all I played back in high school. I played an Ancient Gear Machina deck that a friend of mine helped me build. It was absolutely amazing. Oh! I actually have another Digimon for you, Gladys. This one right here.
I thought you were gonna give her Black
Nah. It's a karate rabbit known as Tsuruemon. Champion level Digimon. Special attack is Ninja Claw. That's cute. Yep. So we have two of Gladys's Digimon. Pandamon, Tsuruemon. Now you just need one more. My decks were... I've never had a Triceramon before, so we're gonna do that. You know how hard it was to find Slifer the Sky Dragon and Exodia? That was hell as a child. It actually was, to be perfectly honest with you.
I think I had...
If we're talking about Pokemon, I love Ampharos, Bayleaf, and Togetic.
Yo, want a Togekiss with that?
I think that if you like Ampharos, you definitely love Mega Ampharos, because Mega Ampharos is actually kind of broken.
Dragon Pulse with Mold Breaker and Dragon Pulse? Oh, yeah.
Yes. What in the fuck?
Oh, that's Breakdramon. You never heard of him?
I've heard of him, but look at this nigga. This nigga looks like something out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at him!
I think he evolved into...
Special attack, Destroyed Rush.
Well, hey, he's better than...
My consistent decks were Burn, Gravekeepers, and Exodia. Oh yeah, I remember Gravekeepers. Fucking bastards.
I actually still have the Lane Dragon Drop.
Always out here shitting on people. For no fucking reason. Keeping me from using the graveyard. Like I really asked for that. Phantomon, ultimate level special effect, special attack, Soul Chopper. I'm really close to evolving him into this motherfucker. You know what? We're gonna make Matadormon, and we're gonna do the thing.
I know you cringe every time you get this.
Look, don't remind me, alright? Don't remind me.
But be grateful it's not you. That's all.
It is a fish. Yo, look at this Cthulhu-looking motherfucker, yo.
Dragomon.
You know, this is gonna be the next evolution. I'm telling you, this thing right here. Fucking
Dragomon.
Satan of the water.
I wish they had Giga Seedramon here.
The real hell card to get out now is Horikity. Because this fucking mother won't come out in English. That Digimon looks like a YouTube troll. Which one? You mean the one I just showed you? Hold on a second. Someone hacked into Etika's accounts, PayPal, and Bitcoin.
Holy
What the fuck?
What? Why?
Oh, you mean, Dragomon? This guy right here? And who the hell would do that? Like, it's sad that there's really no peace for this man, like, even after his passing. Like, that's actually really fucking sad. Like, it's already bad enough that he's gone, but now motherfuckers have the nerve to just like hack into his shit like that. Like, who fucking does that?
See, this is why I asked
fucking clowns.
Oh, don't get that.
He evolves into King Edamon.
I get him.
Who steals from someone who passed on? Yeah, exactly. Fucking
That's
retard.
right there. He does evolve into it. I knew it.
Yeah, that's why I keep my distance from the internet. Honestly, same, Gone. That's exactly why, again, that's why I left Twitter. Specifically why I left Twitter. The negativity is ridiculous. Yeah, and there's always some argument going on, too. It's nuts.
But why, though?
The defense has to be 20 and the 120, and the attack has to be 150.
But Daniel...
Broke niggas do that. Yes! Broke niggas do that.
Daniel, I'm just trying to ask, but why though?
Don't ask me, Michael, because your guess, honestly, is as good as mine.
See, this is why I asked, why are people doing this?
Alright. So, we went to the wrong place. Wow. I'm so sorry. Wow. I'm sorry, you guys. I actually looked kind of derp there. I thought we were supposed to be going one place, and we ended up in another place altogether. That was my mistake.
Yo, you should get a Bancho Leo.
Oh, by the way, Souza, if you're wondering, this pony-looking Digimon over here, that pony Digimon, if you didn't already know, is one of the Digimon Royal Knights. I believe I have like 2 or I might have a couple. I don't remember, but I know that Centarumon is one of them. Ever beat Exodia by forcing one of his pieces to be special summoned? I did. Yeah, but you like trolling and shit like that. Like, you like doing that type of thing. Especially with Gravekeepers. Keeping the nigga out of his graveyard and shit. Ain't nobody asked for that. Damn. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna be going here. Magician Circle was a card in my Gravekeeper's deck. Poor Exodia didn't see it come. You'll never see. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was instinctual. That was instinctual. Also, before any of you guys start, no, I cannot sing. So, don't get too excited about hearing that. Have y'all ever encountered Exodia Necros? I actually have not. Like, I've seen the card, but I've never actually seen Exodia Necros, like, in a deck before. Like, I've never seen it in action. What's more annoying is niggas with Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. Oh, you're going that far back. You're going back to the age of, like, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! When people used to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician without tributing and shit like that. As long as that Mon isn't a Mega Evolved Rapidash. No, it is not a Mega Evolved Rapidash. It is one of the 13 Digimon Royal Knights. I had decks from Dual Monsters and 5D. My favorite era was actually, It was actually GX and the Zexal era with the Seas monsters. I actually didn't understand how synchros worked at first. And the first time that I ever had a synchro monster, it got destroyed so fast that I just started to hate synchro monsters as a whole.
Are you talking about Turbo Warrior?
No. Everyone hated Zexal. Well, my thing is, I didn't hate Zexal. I mean, well, I hated Yuma, but I never hated, like, the anime itself. I never hated what was bought from the anime, is what I mean to say. So, like, XC summoning and stuff like that, and some of the cards that came out of it, I always liked those. But I can see why everyone hated Zexal. A good Necros deck? Nah. And I can try. And ever since Joey did that combo, everyone loved Baby Dragon and Time Wizard. That's facts, actually. Oh, by the way, Shoza, I don't know if you recognize the red Digimon with the wings, but if not, all I'm gonna say is it's from Digimon Frontier.
おや、どちら様ですか？新規にアポを取ってもらった覚えはありませんね。
取ったはずだぜ。別のやつがな。
やれやれ、クライアントの情報を漏らすとは、これからは使う下請けをもっと選ばないといけませんね。
You mean when he shot on my harpy lady? She was salty.
お前にこれからはない。フリーのハッカーたちを焚きつけてエデンでアカウント狩りをさせていたことは分かった。ザクソンの依頼でお前を制裁する。ザクソン。
I love how if you look in that screenshot, you see Pandamon running like he's running up to the dude that we're talking to.
困りますね。こっちはビジネスでやっているんです。子供の正義の味方ごっこに付き合っている暇はありませんよ。アカウント売買は実に割がいい仕事だ。
Oh yeah, this guy is Mephisto. He's one of the guys that specializes in helping to steal accounts and sell them off to make a profit.
ハッカーたちは小遣い程度の額でせっせとアカウントを集めてきてくれるし。
Is it that Burning Greymon? Yes, it is Burning Greymon. So you remember who this is. Unfortunately, only the main two legendary Digimon are actually in this game. So, Agunimon and Lobamon are available in this game. They evolve from Agumon and Gabumon, respectively. It just sucks that the rest of them couldn't be available from Digimon Frontier. So. I saw they all had mega forms. I looked it up. I have no idea.
今まで集めたアカウントデータすべて渡してもらうぞ。
おやおや、クーロンで営業する私にこういう案件に不慣れだとでも企業戦士をなめてかかると大人の本気を見せてあげる。
Let's see how long it takes to beat this guy. He found the nigga that got his bread. Pandamon beat his ass. Pretty much. Not gonna lie, I still want Red Eyes Black Dragon. You know that, Lucy, did you know that Red Eyes is an entire archetype now? Like, you can make an entire deck off of Blue Eyes monsters now? Alright. Pandamon delivers the final blow. Oh no, it wasn't Pandamon! Oh no, I fucked up. Are you dead at? Yeah, Lucy, there's really a Red Eyes archetype. You can literally build a pure Red Eyes deck. You use the regular Red Eyes Black Dragon, and you also use a few of its iterations. Like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Now, the thing about Darkness Metal Dragon is that Darkness Metal Dragon has been limited to 1. But it is an extremely good card, and you're allowed to special summon it by fulfilling the requirements, and it can special summon a dragon, I think, from the graveyard. So, yeah, I would definitely look that up. Oh yeah, in this game, by the way, when someone has a Digimon partner, and their will actually is weaker than the Digimon, at least in Eden, the Digimon have the ability to influence the person that's supposed to be their tamer. I like how Yami Yugi, or Tem, literally got his Dark Sage by accident, then played it off like he knew the Dark Magician was gonna transform. Word, he finessed the hell out of Joey, yo. That was hilarious.
I think he got the Dark Magician from Joey, didn't he? No, the Time Wizard from Joey. That was right.
My deck was banned from using polymerization because, on my Blue Eyes, because I had 3. Lucy, there's a pure Blue Eyes deck too. Like, Blue Eyes is an entire archetype, but instead of using Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, you use Ritual Monsters, and Blue Eyes Chaos Match Dragon is actually, that card made a Blue Eyes deck a tier 0 deck, which means it went undefeated in a whole bunch of tournaments once upon a time. We used to bring our decks and duel during breakfast and lunch at school. I remember those days, yo. The only thing is, instead of actually dueling, a lot of the time, me and my friends would play Pokemon. So we'd bring our Game Boy Advance SPs to school. If you guys remember Fire Red and Leaf Green, they came with the game, but they also came with a wireless adapter piece that you connect to the back of the Game Boy Advance SP, and you would wirelessly link up with your friends through Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. That's how my friends and I used to play Pokemon and trade and stuff like that. I miss those times too, honestly.
残りのアカウントはまだ奴が持っているはずだ。奴の様子も気になる。あとは追うぞ。千歳、メフィストさんに逃げられた。
ああ、見てたぜ。今お嬢が追跡してる。
メフィストさんは奥の方に逃げたのか。近くにログアウトゾーンがないから今がチャンスだ。
よし、すぐ追いかけるぞ。
Alright, so we are on our journey to It's bad because I use grass-type Pokemon in almost every Pokemon game I played. Before I end the stream, let me just say that, Bulbasaur is the best Gen 1 starter. Don't at me. I used to get my ass beat in Pokemon Diamond at school. Alright. You ain't lying though. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. But on that note, I'm actually going to end the stream here. I'm going to I have to go to the grocery store, both me and my brother, so I'm actually gonna save. And I'm going to end the stream here because I have to make sure Squirtle squirt. I actually have to make sure that when we get back home I'm able to put the stuff away. Bulbasaur was that nigga and then I captured Haunter. Honestly, Bulbasaur, Haunter, and Kadabra until you evolve it into Alakazam. Just go through the game with those three alone until you get Mewtwo. But on that note, I actually do have to go. I need to be on call. I am going to come back later with Dead Cells because I've been working really hard with Dead Cells. I can actually show you guys some new things that I can do and some new places that I can get into with the abilities I acquired, not on stream. And you guys get to see me rage fighting against the Timekeeper boss because I fought him earlier. Well, I fought her earlier and she beat the hell out of me. So, yes it is. You mean live cells, because we're not going to die tonight. Most definitely. But thank you guys so much for coming. I really enjoyed this stream. I think I like these streams better than the Dead Cells ones, because for the Dead Cells ones, I really have to focus. But for these, I can really be interactive with the chat while, you know, still playing this for the most part. But thank you guys so much for coming. I spent most of it talking and eating, but thank you guys nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and until later today, peace.